Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time that I've ever done like a reaction video. And the reaction is going to be to a video that a young lady posted who is currently living in Lebanon. And for those of you that don't know, Lebanon is currently going through a hyperinflationary, what I would call financial collapse, where their money there, the lira I believe it is pretty much worthless compared to what it was just a year ago or so. Now this video here was posted on August 27th of this year, and what I'll do is I will leave the link to this video so that you can go check it out. And if you like this young lady's content, I'm not sure what her name is, but if you like her content, help her out, because it seems that she's only a couple of hundred subscribers away from hitting 1,000, and who knows, maybe if she hits 1,000 she'll be able to get monetized as she documents her life in Lebanon, and maybe it could help her out. So ladies and gentlemen, what I'll be doing is I'll be cutting in every once in a while, but I want you to watch this and just think about how it is that the most basic things that we take for granted on a daily basis are those things that usually go away first when a collapse occurs, especially a collapse of the monetary system, which is what I feel will be our next major crisis, unless there's another bug that they throw our way.
Hello and welcome back to my channel with a new video. Sorry it's been a while that I haven't posted because most of the times there's no power and I need power to edit and post and upload, you know? That's how it works. So that's why it's been freaking slow here. Even my work has been very slow. Everything has been super slow. So yeah, I decided to make this video to show how many basic things you can't get in Lebanon and how difficult and hard it is to live here. So I'm gonna show you, we're gonna go around pharmacy, some shops that we're talking about the situation. I'm gonna show you the gas situation, also some random stuff, and the worst happened at the end. We didn't have power at all for like 5 days straight.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, just off of this first little clip here, she kept talking about power. And she kept talking about how towards the end of the video, I guess this video, she's going to show us how they had no power for like 5 days. And I can't help but to look towards her window behind her and see all that sunlight. And I can't help but to think, imagine how valuable, imagine how much value just a simple solar generator would have brought to their lives. You know, she says she can't work because she's working from home, but she can't work because she doesn't have any power.
في شيء أدوية جديد نازلة؟ لا قطرة ولا شيء. في قطرة كمفورت ما بين هذا الشيء. سيتاجلبتين طيب تبع سجي فور تاع السكري ما في. عندك فكرة إمتى؟ هذا الشيء ما بين.
So I'm not going to make you sit through the whole thing because they just chit-chat back and forth. But pretty much she's going to the pharmacy to try to get you some simple eye drops. And also to see if they have any medication for diabetes. They have neither, and they don't know when they're going to get it. So these are the things, ladies and gentlemen, that we always talk about. Stock up on these things. And although I'm not a medical professional, all right, and do your own research, I have to say that because we're on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, figure out ways how you can stretch your prescription medications. For example, this is hypothetical, and it's what I would probably do if it was me. Let's say that I was on a prescription medication that I knew that I needed to have to live. So what I would do is if my doctor would not give me at least a 3-month supply, what I would do is I would maybe take one pill and maybe just take 4/5 of a pill a day if I needed 1 pill a day, and keep doing that until I was able to stretch out the supply that I had for like 60 to 90 days. Now, like I said, that's what I would do. I'm not recommending that anyone do that. But just basic eye drops, ladies and gentlemen, have you thought about that? Just your basic over-the-counter medications. They are available now. And I'm sure that here, these people are probably thinking now, why didn't I have some of this extra on hand just in case? Well, now they're finding out the hard way that maybe they should have been a little better prepared. Can't really blame them because a lot of cultures don't think like this. But this is how we have to start thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and learn the lessons that we need to learn from other people's mistakes. Because this is going on around the world, not just in this country. It's going on in Venezuela. Argentina is also having a financial crisis. They've been having one for like the last 20 years. Let's learn from these other countries so that we can be better prepared. Because, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, we are going to be seeing the same thing here. The same thing. Shortages like they're going on in Lebanon right now and in other countries. And it's probably going to be worse.
حتى لا ما في غاز يعني ما تجيب غاز تعال معي مو في غاز كثير الشعب كله رايح
ما في
انا والله لو معي سياره لو معي 4 ليره بدي اعطل
لا مش هي مسك عشرين هالأيام ولا واقفين هي عم تشتغل هالأيام اللي قطع الغاز وقطع الخبز والمازوت الله يكون معك
كل شيء موجود معقولة
بس بدك تدفع حق 10 مرات.
بعدين جابوا لي تخيل بلغ 25000 قرش وين الواحد بس تقريبا الواحد اللي بيخش يقول مثلا 1000 يحط ناس
So let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. So what I got out of those two interactions is that there is a black market. However, you're going to pay a lot more for stuff that you used to get at regular price because it is now only available in the black market. So things are still available. It's that you're just going to end up having to pay a lot more for it. So what does that tell me? It tells me that I want to have things to barter. It tells me that I want to have more of those things that I regularly use because more than likely there's a lot of other people out there that use the same stuff that you use. So if you have more than what you regularly use, and let's say you have a stockpile that will last you 6 months to a year, maybe get a little bit extra. Because if we ever find ourselves in this predicament, there will be a black market. However, will you be able to afford to buy what you need, making what you make, when the dollar is worth almost nothing? You see, in Lebanon, before all of this started to happen, the exchange rate of the lira to a dollar was 1,500 liras for $1. And now the exchange rate is about 23,000 lira to $1. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the thing is that even though the exchange rate of the lira to a dollar has gotten really high, their salaries haven't really gone up very much. Right now, the average salary for your middle class person, middle class worker in Lebanon is about roughly 2.2 million lira per month. Now that may sound like a lot, 2 million lira per month, but it's only about 91, 92 American dollars. Right? So it's not that much. So their purchasing power is pretty much all gone compared to what it was before. And here in a minute they go to the supermarket. So let's go ahead and take a look at their supermarket trip.
Wow, that's a lot. 110 هدول ب60.
Now, it doesn't seem like a lot when you convert it to dollars, right? So like, for example, a pineapple was 60,000 lira. I just told you that the convertibility of the lira to dollars is around 23,001. So you're looking at roughly $2.50 to $3 for a pineapple. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, that they are not earning dollars. They are earning liras, which is very inflated. And I did a little bit of math after this shopping trip, and you're going to be amazed at how much it cost them to eat just a few basic staples.
5000 صار 36.
اثنين ب 6000
هلا وحدة ب 21 هنا 20.
اثنين او ثلاثة كانوا.
واو.
اه
كنت اليوم ب 1005 صارت ب 7000 وأصغر.
صغيرة قد نصها.
سي فود 200 و170. ما في خبز عربي. Wow. Like, it's almost all empty. بطل بوظة
100,000 البوصة؟ ليش والله؟
100,000. 50,000.
عنا
قديك ليه؟ ما بعرف أنا بكسب.
عنا 5,000.
واو. 7,000 صار 68. 69 actually. صار ب 190,000. كان ب 15 صار ب 190. For cat litter.
ايه كان 15 14
15.
ايه 15
صار 175. You can't even raise a cat if you want to. 700. ليه؟
ليه؟ واو واو.
That's like someone's salary for a month. شو 700.
So ladies and gentlemen, you took a look at everything that they were looking at there and what the prices were. So let's do a real quick recap. Now remember, I told you that the average salary, and this is as of today, this is not as of August when this was recorded. You heard her say there that fancy cat food was about 700,000, and she said that that's about someone's salary for a month. That was in August. Their salaries have increased for the middle class. Your average middle class worker earns about 2.1 million a month. All right, so they took a look at a pineapple that was 60,000. The garlic was 110,000. Apples was 60,000. Eggs was 36,000. Toilet paper 22,000. The small pack of cookies was 7,000. That bag of shrimp was 200,000. The ice cream was 100,000. The plastic wrap was 47,000. The cooking oil was 68,000. The cat litter was 190,000. And the cheap cat food was 175,000. Just for those few items. And I understand some people will say, well, you don't need to get cat litter. That's besides the point. I'm just giving you an example. Just for those few items that I mentioned off and that they showed us here on this video, it came out to about 1.1 million. 1.1 million. That's a little more than half of what the average salary is there for the middle class worker. So that goes to show you that not only did they lose their purchasing power, but they also lost the value of their labor, because their labor will no longer purchase them even the basic necessities for a month, even though they did a month's worth of work.
Again.
عم بسأل على الخبز، شو وضع الخبز؟ تعبان. عم بيقولوا لي وين ما عم روح انه بيعطوهم 5 وين التعليق قال لي 5 ربطات بيطلقوا على البيت. انه شو طب هلا بحاجه انا احجز شي ربطه لبكره. الله يرضى عليك. حتى فرصتنا عم نشهد. الله يسلمك. امين يا رب.
And I'm going to go ahead and leave it off at that, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to this video at the very bottom of the description, all right, of this video that I'm putting up, so that you can go check out the whole video. She has other videos as well. And like I said, if you would like to support her, by all means do. I'm sure she'd be very appreciative of getting to that 1,000 mark and maybe making a little bit of income off of YouTube. I'm sure it would help a lot. But ladies and gentlemen, what have we learned here? Pretty much what we've learned is the same thing that we've been talking about for years. Stock up on those things that you need. Everything here that she mentioned is just basic things that they were used to getting on an everyday basis. And you know, where I left it off, she said, we're pretty much having to beg for bread now. And although you saw when she went to the stores that a lot of the shelves were empty, some of them did have bread, but not the kind that they ate. And remember what I've always been saying, that when shortages occur, you're going to be limited to what you can get. The different kinds of brands, the different kinds of things that are going to be available to you are going to be limited to what you can get. And those things that are available are just going to be exponentially higher in nominal price. So ladies and gentlemen, this is just one example of why it is that you should always be prepared. Have everything that you need, ladies and gentlemen. And I know it might sound somewhat dramatic when I say have everything you need for a year. But you can do it. It is possible. If you haven't seen my pantry videos where I show you my pantry, that's only 72 square feet. Alright, that pantry is only 72 square feet. There are enough calories in there for me to feed a family of 4 for a full year. And it's things that we eat. Things that we already eat. So it's not like we went out there and bought, a year's supply of, over-the-counter long-term food storage. Sure, there's a few number 10 cans in there of ingredients-based Oxen Farms and things like that. And that's putting aside that you all know that I love nutrient survival. But when you start off, you should get a year of what you eat. Slow and steady will win the race, ladies and gentlemen. Once you have that year, then go ahead and venture off into some long-term food storage companies if you like. All right. Having said that, let me go ahead and mention that I did release a video early this morning letting you all know about the next nutrient survival sale, and it is active right now. And ladies and gentlemen, this sale will go on through the entire month of November and the entire month of December. All right. I remember someone asking me in the live stream that I had on Wednesday if we could start our promotion after the 3rd of the month, because that's when they receive their paychecks. And this promotion is going to be open from today, Friday, all the way through the end of December. All right, so if you want to take advantage of that, by all means, go ahead and take advantage of it. If you've been here for any length of time, you all know that I love nutrient survival. It is the best and most nutrient-dense long-term food storage on the market, period. Right? It's outstanding products, so you're definitely getting what you pay for. And if you do, make sure that you use the link below, all right, in the description of this video. And also make sure that at checkout you use the code AP10, AP10, and it will give you 10% off anything that you purchase in the Nutrient Survival store. And I really do hope that you like the package that Nutrient Survival and I put together for this promotion. I think it's really cool. I think it's a lot of fun. So I hope that you take advantage of it and that you enjoy. Having said that, have a great day. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Stock up, ladies and gentlemen. We are very blessed that we still have time to stock up. Because if you can't see what's coming, then you're not going to see it. It's just going to blindside you, and then you're going to think back and wish that you had stocked up ahead of time. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. Hey, remember, we do have a live stream today, all right? So happy Friday to all of you. We'll see you today at 2 p.m. Alaska time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Many blessings to all of you and your families. I'm Alaska Prepper, and I'm out.